Want to use an Edpuzzle activity but don't want to start from scratch? Edpuzzle has tons of ready-to-use activities created by real teachers with proven success in real classrooms. In this lesson, you'll learn how to utilize collaboration features to curate your own content library. Ready to dive in? Let's start by exploring your library, known on Edpuzzle as My Content. Every video, quiz, and slides activity that you create or copy on Edpuzzle is automatically saved to your My Content. Think of it as a library where you can see and organize all of your Edpuzzle activities. In My Content, you can sort or filter by activity type. You also have the option to organize your activities using folders. Ready to create a folder? Just click here to add a folder. Give it a name and description, and then you're ready to go. When you select activities from My Content, you can easily move them to a folder or between folders. This is especially helpful if you are teaching the same classes year after year. You can easily find all of the Edpuzzle activities you used during the previous year and reuse them with your next group of students. Ready to collaborate? Edpuzzle makes it easy. When other teachers in your school or district save activities to their My Content, it becomes available for you to search and use. Here's how. First, select My School or My Network. Choose a school and then browse the list of teachers, or use the search box to find someone specific. When you click on a teacher, you can view and copy activities from their My Content. Some activities saved by your colleagues may not be discoverable via search. That's because every teacher who uses Edpuzzle can control which activities in their My Content are visible to other teachers. Videos can be set to either public, which means they are visible to other teachers, or private, which means they are only visible to the teacher who saved them. Slides and quizzes are a little different. They default to restricted, meaning that you can share them with other teachers using a link, but they won't be visible to other teachers on the Discover page. You can change the sharing settings for an individual activity with just a couple of clicks and get a link to share with other teachers. Which of these sharing settings will make your saved activities visible only to you? When a video, quiz, or slides are set to private, other teachers won't be able to view or copy them. Which of these sharing settings will allow you to share a preview link with a colleague? When an activity is set to public or restricted, you can share a link with your colleagues so they can preview and copy it. That's collaboration made simple. We've also got some tips for making it easier for students to navigate the activities you've assigned. We've explored some of the ways that teachers use Edpuzzle for checks for understanding, instruction, practice, and more. You can also use Edpuzzle to build a robust reference library or review tool for students to access on their own. In a history class, this might look like a series of video lessons that review the major events from each unit. For science, you could add vocabulary quizzes with multiple attempts so students can practice before a test or review before the big semester exam. In a math class, this could be sets of example problems for students to reference while they do their homework. The possibilities are endless, but these ideas only work if students can actually find and access the materials. That's where open classes come into play. Any student can access an open class, so you can use a single open class for all of your students, or multiple open classes to serve different groups. If you're using Edpuzzle with an LMS, like Google Classroom or Canvas, open classes don't connect to your gradebook. This makes open classes the ideal place to store any optional or supplemental resources. Think about the subjects you teach. When might you use an open class? What Edpuzzle resources would you like to make available for students? To create a new open class, go to Edpuzzle and add a new class. After you fill in a name for the class and these other details, be sure to set the class type to Open. You'll also see the option to allow students to enter their own names, or to have Edpuzzle automatically generate nicknames and keep it completely anonymous. Create the class and then share the class code or a link with your students. Now you can share resources, reviews, and extra practice with your students. Edpuzzle puts countless interactive videos, quizzes, and slides right at your fingertips. Now you know how to turn that abundance into something organized, not just endless, but endlessly usable. By curating your My Content library, collaborating with your colleagues, and using open classes, you can harness the power of Edpuzzle.